You meet someone you know they're full of shit. You know, some people you meet them and like right away, like, get me the fuck away from this guy. You know what I mean? Like,
I gotcha.
You feel their
Energy.
spirit.
They got it. You feel someone's energy, right?
Yeah, but there's something real to that. And if you're in tune to it, you'll live a better life because you'll make better decisions. Because you'll feel that energy and you'll go, I see where this is going.
I've had this. This thing has been going on. So it was funny because when I said to the medium, I said, I'm here. Where's my sister? She said, oh, she doesn't need to talk to you. I said, what the I said, I just made this whole thing to come here. She said, she talks to you every day. She talks to you all the time. Because I was raising her kid. My parents, you lived with my mom and dad, lived right next door to us. Lori and I have the two boys, Hunter and Ryder, but we're all big family and within the same acre. And I'm like, wow, it is happening. I get all these things because I'm thinking about things I'm talking to Jules about and things I'm working with Jules about as a young boy and just all these things and a lot of it coming from things I think of my sister. And I don't know. This is way outside of the spectrum of anything I ever talk about.
Yeah.
I mean, I tell my close friends about it, and probably people are watching this now and saying, "Isn't that guy that does the show about the pizza? Where's he coming off on this? On this talking to his dad, the owl, the non-smart bird?" But I believe. Well, we've seen the stories about somebody that's autistic, and then they could just hear a song and play the piano.
Yes.
I mean, that's not hocus pocus.
No.
That's not fake stuff. This is really our brains are so much more powerful.
Yeah.
Than. It's like talking to people I have a buddy of mine that's from Germany. He speaks 4 languages. He's a pretty smart guy, but he speaks 4 languages. They all get taught English in school while they get taught German from a young age, from like first grade.
Yeah.
So they all, most of them all know how to speak a second language. But once you can learn a language and learn how to adapt to languages, you have the opportunity to, be more, available to learn other languages. You sit there and look at it and go, man, do we not utilize, how much of it do we use?
Yeah, we distract ourselves with a lot of nonsense. But that's also like the difference between like an athlete and a sedentary person. Like obviously your body can do a lot more than you're asking of it. But there's something about autistic kids, they tap into some aspect of the brain that's just unavailable to you and I. Like there's this one kid who flew over Manhattan in a helicopter